The F-22 Raptor is not just a fighter jet, it's an icon of modern air dominance, an engineering marvel, and a symbol of American air power. Developed by Lockheed Martin, in partnership with Boeing and General Dynamics, the F-22 was designed to establish and maintain control of the skies. Even years after production ceased, this jet continues to hold a legendary status among aviators, analysts, and enthusiasts alike. It's stealthy, fast, agile, and loaded with next-generation avionics. But to really understand what makes the F-22 Raptor such a game-changing aircraft, we need to go back in time, explore its origins, analyze its systems, and break down how it has reshaped modern air combat. The F-22 emerged from the Advanced Tactical Fighter program in the 1980s, a U.S. Air Force competition to replace the aging F-15 Eagle. The Air Force was seeking a fifth-generation fighter that could guarantee superiority in the sky well into the 21st century. It had to be stealthy, supersonic, highly maneuverable, and packed with state-of-the-art avionics. After a tough competition with the Northrop YF-23, the Lockheed Martin YF-22 prototype won the contract, and development of the F-22 Raptor began. The F-22 made its first flight in 1997, entered service in 2005, and was hailed immediately as the most advanced fighter in the world. Its sleek design, with sharp angles and blended body lines, was engineered for stealth. This isn't just about shape, it includes radar-absorbent materials, internal weapon bays, and advanced electronic warfare systems that help it operate undetected deep in enemy territory. One of the most impressive aspects of the F-22 is its low radar cross-section. Compared to earlier aircraft, it's like looking for a needle in a haystack. The jet's frontal radar signature is said to be roughly the size of a steel marble, virtually invisible to most radar systems. Let's talk about performance. The F-22 is powered by two Pratt & Whitney F119 PW100 turbofan engines. These engines are no ordinary jet propulsion systems, they feature two-dimensional thrust vectoring nozzles that can pivot up and down, giving the Raptor extreme maneuverability. This allows it to perform post-stall maneuvers like the Cobra or J-turn, which are practically impossible for conventional fighters. These engines also provide the F-22 with the ability to supercruise, fly at supersonic speeds without using afterburners. This allows the Raptor to cover vast distances quickly, without sacrificing fuel efficiency or giving away its position with a visible heat signature. Its maximum speed is estimated to be around Mach 2.25, or roughly 1,500 miles per hour, and it can cruise comfortably at Mach 1.8. Now consider agility. The F-22's agility in the air is breathtaking. Thanks to its thrust vectoring, advanced flight control systems, and a blended wing body design, it can out-turn, out-climb, and out-dive almost any aircraft. In dogfighting scenarios, the Raptor is nearly unmatched, despite the fact that it was primarily designed for beyond visual range combat. Its agility isn't just about turning tight circles, it's about controlling the fight, dictating angles of attack, and exploiting every advantage in three-dimensional space. Weapons-wise, the F-22 is no slouch. It can carry 6 AIM-120 AMRAAMs and 2 AIM-9 Sidewinders in its internal bays during air superiority missions, allowing it to engage multiple targets at long range while remaining stealthy. For ground attack missions, it can carry up to two 1,000-pound JDAMs while still retaining some air-to-air capabilities. A hidden gem of the F-22 is its M61A2 20mm rotary cannon. Though only with 480 rounds, it's deadly in close engagements. The fact that such an advanced jet still includes a gun shows that, even in the age of missiles, close-range dogfighting is not obsolete. Now let's dive into the cockpit and avionics. The F-22's cockpit is a clean, highly digital environment. It features a wide field of view HUD, touchscreen controls, voice command capabilities, and sensor fusion that presents the pilot with a complete picture of the battlefield. Instead of overwhelming the pilot with raw data, the jet's systems interpret and prioritize threats, enabling faster decision-making and greater situational awareness. The jet's AN/APG-77 radar is another crown jewel. It's an active electronically scanned array AESA radar capable of tracking multiple targets simultaneously and even jamming enemy sensors. This radar can detect adversaries before they even know the F-22 is there. Paired with the jet's stealth capabilities, it gives pilots the first look, first shot, and first kill advantage. Electronic warfare is also built into the Raptor. It's equipped with sophisticated radar warning receivers, electronic countermeasures, and data-linked systems that allow it to operate as part of a networked battlefield. It can coordinate with other F-22s, relay information to AWACS, or even stealthily direct legacy fighters toward threats without revealing itself. This gives it a role as both a hunter and a silent commander. Despite all these strengths, the F-22's journey hasn't been without controversy. The biggest issue: cost. Each F-22 came with a price tag of around $150 million, and the total program cost ballooned to over $60 billion. Initially, the U.S. Air Force planned to acquire over 700 Raptors, but budget constraints, the end of the Cold War, and changing military priorities led to a production cap at just 187 operational aircraft. In 2011, the F-22 production line was officially shut down. Many analysts argue this was a mistake. Had the program continued, costs would have dropped, and the U.S. would have maintained a larger fleet of unmatched fifth-generation fighters. However, the small fleet of Raptors remains one of the most elite units in the USAF, maintained at the highest readiness levels and continuously upgraded. The Raptor's combat record is not well known to the public, largely because it hasn't been used extensively in high-intensity conflict. However, it has seen action in Syria and the Middle East, performing patrols, surveillance, and occasionally escort missions. Its presence alone is enough to deter adversaries. The Raptor may not be dropping bombs every day, but it's acting as a guardian, always watching and waiting. Some critics argue that the F-35 Lightning II has eclipsed the F-22 in terms of multi-role capabilities and modern tech. While it's true that the F-35 boasts superior sensor fusion and a cheaper unit cost, the F-22 remains the better dogfighter and air dominance platform. In fact, many F-35 pilots openly admit they'd prefer not to go up against a Raptor in a simulated battle. The F-22's blend of stealth, speed, and maneuverability remains unmatched. Looking ahead, the F-22 is expected to remain in service into the 2030s and potentially the 2040s, pending further upgrades. The U.S. Air Force is already working on the Next Generation Air Dominance Program, or NGAD, which may eventually replace the Raptor. But until that day comes, the F-22 continues to serve as the apex predator of the skies. What makes the F-22 so fascinating is not just its capabilities, but what it represents. It's the result of decades of research, the combined efforts of some of the world's greatest aerospace engineers, and a relentless drive for superiority in the air. It has no peer in one-on-one air combat, and for many pilots, it's the pinnacle of what a fighter jet can be. In the world of stealth aircraft, the F-22 isn't just another tool, it's a masterpiece. Every line, every angle, every system is engineered to make it survive and dominate in the deadliest environments. And even though it's no longer being produced, its legacy continues to influence the design of future aircraft around the world. Nations like China and Russia have taken notice, pushing forward with their own 5th and 6th generation programs, in large part because the F-22 set a standard they're still trying to match. Ultimately, the F-22 Raptor is more than just hardware, it's a strategic asset, a psychological weapon, and a flying demonstration of American technological supremacy. It tells adversaries that airspace is not theirs to control. That somewhere, above the clouds, a silent guardian may already have them in its sights, undetectable, unreachable, and unbeatable. So whether you're an aviation enthusiast, a military analyst, or just someone who appreciates cutting-edge technology, the F-22 Raptor is a marvel worth understanding. It's not just a chapter in the history of flight, it's one of the greatest pages ever written.